Welcome to MTEN. Today, we are counting down the top 10 survival movies of all time. These films show the ultimate stories of grit and the incredible human will to live. They put us right in the middle of a fight for survival against impossible odds. If you love these countdowns, please subscribe and stay tuned for more every single week. Now, let's dive into the list. Number 10. The Impossible. Based on a true story. The Impossible follows a family whose holiday is destroyed by a massive tsunami. Separated by the water, they are forced to fight for their lives in the middle of a disaster zone. It is a raw look at how far a family will go to find each other against all odds. So, if you love high-stakes drama and heart-pounding survival, this one is for you.
We'll find them, I promise you that.
Number 9. The Road.
Directed by John Hillcoat, this film takes us into a cold, dying world after a global catastrophe. We follow a father and his son as they trek across a broken landscape, carrying nothing but their will to live. They must avoid scavengers and starvation while searching for hope in a land that has none left. It is a haunting look at a father's love in the face of total darkness. Ultimately, if you love gritty, post-apocalyptic survival, this one is for you.
We're gonna survive this.
Number 8. Gravity.
Explorer's been hit. Explorer, do you read? Explorer, over. Explorer.
Directed by Alfonso Cuarón, this film takes us into the terrifying void of deep space. After a debris strike, a medical engineer is stranded with a thinning oxygen supply. She must fight to survive in an environment hostile to life. It is a breathtaking look at human isolation and the will to keep fighting. Honestly, if you want a survival story that is as beautiful as it is terrifying, this is the one for you. Number 7. Against the Sun. Based on an incredible true story from World War II, this film follows 3 Navy airmen whose plane crashes into the South Pacific. Stranded on a tiny rubber raft with no food or water, they must endure the open ocean, shark attacks, and a blistering sun. It is a raw look at the grit it takes to survive when every second counts. Believe me, if you want a survival story that is as beautiful as it is terrifying, this is the one for you. Number 6. The Gray.
A job at the end of the world. I work security, protecting men from the
Directed by Joe Carnahan, The Gray follows John Otway and a group of oil workers who crash in the Alaskan wilderness. Stranded in the frozen tundra, they must trek through brutal sub-zero weather to find safety. However, the cold isn't their only threat. A pack of territorial, aggressive wolves is hunting them. As the men struggle to survive, they are forced to face the primal power of nature and their own will to live.
Get up! Don't move. Stare right back at him.
Number 5. 127 Hours.
Hey there, Aaron. Is it true you didn't tell anyone where you were going?
Directed by Danny Boyle, this is the unbelievable true story of a climber who becomes trapped alone in a remote canyon. With no one to call for help and time running out, he is pushed to the absolute limit of what a human being can endure. It is an intense, heart-stopping look at the sheer will to stay alive against impossible odds. Think about it. How far would you go to survive when there is no other way out?
Don't give up, Aaron. Do not give up.
Number 4. The Revenant. In the 1820s, legendary frontiersman Hugh Glass is savaged by a grizzly bear and left for dead by his hunting team, abandoning him in the frozen American wilderness. Glass must survive impossible odds, brutal terrain, and warring tribes. Driven by an unbreakable will to live and a deep sense of betrayal, he embarks on a grueling hundreds-of-mile trek to find the men who left him behind. It is a visceral story of human endurance and the raw power of the spirit.
Number 3. Life of Pi.
Imagine being stuck on a tiny boat in the middle of the ocean. Now imagine there is a giant Bengal tiger right there with you. After a massive shipwreck, Pai Patel is the only person left, but he is not alone. To stay alive, he has to survive 227 days at sea with a predator named Richard Parker. It is an incredible story about survival and the power of hope. This is a top-tier pick that every survival movie fan needs to see. Number 2, Jungle.
Perfectly balanced. The problem is us with the cancer.
Directed by Greg McLean, this is the terrifying true story of Yossi Ginsberg. After a rafting accident goes wrong, he is stranded alone in one of the most dangerous places on Earth. To stay alive, he has to survive 19 days in the wild with no food, no map, and no way to call for help. This film captures the ultimate struggle of the human spirit against the brutality of nature. If you are looking for a raw and realistic survival experience, you cannot miss this one.
Going.
Number 1, Castaway.
This truck, I don't care if Lennon himself comes out of his tomb with a priority package.
Directed by Robert Zemeckis, this is the gripping story of Chuck Noland. After a plane crash over the Pacific, he is stranded alone on a deserted island. He survives 4 years with only his resourcefulness and a volleyball named Wilson. This film is a haunting look at the isolation and mental strength required to endure the unknown. It is a legendary survival movie that will keep you glued to the screen from start to finish.
Anybody!
That is all for today, but tell me which survival movie is your favorite. Let me know below. And hey, do not forget to like and subscribe.